My dad is 15 years older than my stepmom, and she's only 12 years older than I am. My dad was a chem professor at a university, and my stepmom was a medical school student in his class. My dad and stepmom got married when I was 13. I'm in my mid-30s now. My stepmom is attractive. And when she and my dad got married, I absolutely had a crush on her. She was pretty, kind, and wore bikinis on family vacation. I'm ashamed to admit she was the subject of many shame wanks as a Goonie kid. And today, while I have definitely outgrown my crush, I can still appreciate that. At almost 50, my stepmom still can rock a bikini. High five, Dad. My dad is a police officer, and I met my stepmom, Angela, when I was 11. My real mom died when I was 6. All I knew was that my dad and Angela dated for around a year before I met her. Today, I finally found out the real reason I didn't meet her for a year. Turns out my dad met her when she was in prison serving a marijuana possession charge. They became friends of sorts when she was in prison, and when she was released, they began dating. I found out today when she got arrested for a DUI. I honestly don't know how to feel about this at all. I care about Angela, and I love her because she's my stepmom, but I don't know how to feel knowing she is a criminal with a record. I'm 18, never thought I'd have to write this. At first, he was worried that she and I wouldn't get along, but we became quite close over the past couple years. Took some time, but now I call her Mom. Last week, she gave me a kiss on the cheek to cheer me up since I was anxious about having a wisdom tooth removed that afternoon. He was already suspicious since she started working out at the gym and asking her if she is seeing someone on the side. He quickly accused us of being in a secret relationship, asking us how long we've been gooning behind his back. Needless to say, both she and I were very upset by the accusation. We've both been ignoring him for days. He finally apologized yesterday before telling us it's ridiculous we've given him the cold shoulder for so long. I'm not sure if I forgive him yet. It just felt so deeply insulting having my dad accuse me of doing something that terrible. I have a stepmom who's caked, she has a rack and nice thick cake, although she's a little chubby. Her body is beautiful to me and she has a beautiful face. I know some of you are thinking, how could you see your dad's wife in that way? But my dad has a deep past of domestic violence against me as the youngest. I no longer could respect him after the last time he put his hands on me. He even tried to run me over with a car, so yeah, you get the idea anyways. I've had a crush on my stepmom for years and find myself having intimate thoughts, dreams, and feelings towards her. She's seen it at its worst and has always been so sweet to me ever since. Even when it comes to being affectionate to this day, she asks me if she could hug me, but I keep my distance. Anyways, this felt good to get off my chest. Almost slept with my stepmom twice. We both said we wouldn't mind having goon. I worried about hurting my dad. Her G-sized mugs are a turn-on for me. Thoughts. We both talked and said we wouldn't mind having goon with each other. I feel like if we keep doing this, I will end up messing her as a kid. I had so many fantasies because she has G-sized mugs. It's like I want to have goon in the moment, but when I sit down and think about it and next to my dad, I'm like, no, he has no idea. I know I will regret this. We agreed not to tell anyone about this. I don't feel like it is right. I love my dad. I will break his heart if he found out. I'm thinking I should talk to my stepmom and tell her this needs to stop. It seems like common sense, but my brain and my fantasies keep coming up. I was 18, she was 34, she was very attractive and she wanted it. I was a perpetually goon teenager and I wanted it. We got naked and gooned until I came inside her. I had recently broke up with my girlfriend of 5 years and I hadn't had goon for a few months. We did this frequently over the course of a year. She showed me things, techniques I had no clue about. I came wherever she wanted. She loved it. Eventually, we had to stop because I had to go to college. I still think about her. Shit, I'm hard. Well, guess I'll go goon. She was great. My dad remarried when I was 8. I used to sleep with my dad, but he kicked me out so they would have goon. I would hid and watch them. It both disgusted and interested me. I always wonder what my dad felt when she would give him a job because he looked like he was in heaven. Around age 11, I started gooning off and would think about my stepmom. One day, my dad was working late, and it was just me and my stepmom. I don't know what came over me, but I purposely didn't bring a towel to the bathroom for my shower. I called out to my stepmom and asked her to bring me one. When she came into my room, I purposely came out of the bathroom naked. She didn't react, and I said thanks. I then told her that my ball sack hurt and I don't want to tell my dad, and could you check it? She must have been frozen for a good minute before touching my balls to the side. Then she washed her hands and said my balls were fine. Had she touched me any longer than I would had reached organism. I thought it was weird she washed her hands because I just took a shower though. I gooned off 5 times that night. My dad married when I was 4. He was a single dad and wanted a proper wife. My stepmom pretty much became my mom or close to it. I didn't think twice about her bathing me when I was a kid. I remember being 6 or 7 and she asked me if I could pull back my schlong skin. I didn't know what she meant. For context, I'm American, so it was uncommon to be uncut, but I didn't know. She'd show me and pulled it back and wash me. I would get bones. This went on until I was 8 and started taking showers. She also bought me Astroglide when I was 11. I'm now 21, and every time I see her, I feel weird about it. She touched my schlong a lot. I'm not at all turned on by it. I always wondered if this happened to my friends. It didn't, and if anyone thought it would be weird if they would wash a boy with a hard-on or ignore it.